All right, I am now recording. I am also here with Fable, who is
Indeed.
on a couple of teams at the moment, managing a couple teams. Fable is a Lucio main. I felt it would be better to have the Lucio main here rather than just me. Although I do feel like I've got maybe some things to say, but I feel like Fable's got more things to say. Maybe
No.
we shall see.
All right.
Fable's Masters, just to throw that out there. I'm not Masters. Okay, that's it. That's all. We leave it at that. This looks like a Topaz Titan Scrim. So
yeah, it is. I recognize the names. I believe they do Scrim 3K now.
Oh, that's
so
crazy.
Low diamond
nice. Okay.
This code's fine. This is fine.
Okay, I like the view up here. That's nice.
Right. Oh, what are we doing? Okay, pause for seconds.
Yeah.
Okay. I meant what are we doing because that spamming was good, but you didn't need to be spamming auras all the time. And that's something that a lot of people kind of mix up, where it's like, you don't need to be spamming auras, you need to use each aura, like, with intent. Like, what are you doing? If you're spamming, it's okay to just sit on heal in case you're taking damage.
Right.
Because, like, you're not moving around, so you don't need to be speeding. So you can be healing, like, while you're spamming. But, like, flipping back and forth just isn't really doing anything. Like, you're just kind of getting... It is kind of distracting. You're getting the effects for like 1 second each, and that's not really helpful. So if you want to spam like that, that's fine. Personally, just because I'm a little weird, I like to just kind of hop around on speed while I'm spamming, but then like if I take damage, that's when I start healing. Although it's probably preferable to stay on heal because there was also people around you that were spamming. But that's all. I feel like I'm gonna see that a lot more. So I guess we'll just get this out of the way now. Like spamming aura, like use aura with intent. Like what are you doing? If you're moving, we're using speed. If we're not moving and we're kind of standing and spamming in one area, we're healing. And of course, like if a teammate is low, you can amp heal if you really need, like if your Kiriko's dead or if they're really critical. Then you can amp heal. Primarily, you will be wanting to be amping speed, especially. I feel like for this team comp, I see you guys are running the D.Va instead of the monkey. Yeah.
Yep. Pretty much.
That's what I have to say about that.
No, I agree with that. I like checking on the Kiriko there. Looking back there. Maybe a little too wide. I prefer like if I'm... A little bit of main tanking, but also like, wouldn't you be like either on this pillar or like
on
up
this
here?
wall or on the closer one. Even so, playing on the closer one, if you go around like a little bit.
Oh, this way?
Other side.
Other side? Sorry?
Yeah. So over here. So, okay, you see how there Lucio's up here? You can boop him off, and so you can be the only one standing up here, because so he's kind of in a good position where, so if you're fighting for bot on this side close to the wall, because you primarily want to play close to the wall as a team, because when you swing wide, that's more for like the off anglers.
Right.
Excuse me, playing on the wall here is really good because, okay, you see how the monkey is pushed up? You can boop him away, and if he jumps in, you can kind of play, you can like easily play for disengage, while if you're swinging wide, you can't easily disengage the other team. And that's why I'd much prefer if you're playing up on the wall nearby your team here.
Definitely. Absolutely. Okay.
But this is overall fine.
Oh, we just lose our D.Va. That's really bad.
Unfortunate. Right now, this is fine. I feel like we should be kiting, though.
Yeah, at this point, I mean, as soon as you lost your D.Va mech, I don't know that the fight's still winnable. Like, you're not playing for ults, especially in, like, fight 1. You just need to... Probably, I mean, do you agree with me? We just speed out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We lose D.Va, we speed out, we stabilize. She builds mech back, which she did really quickly.
I didn't realize we built that so quickly. I didn't think she would even build it back, considering it was like fight 1 died in the middle of no man's land. That's an amp heal.
I don't think that was really necessary, but it's okay. We do have Kiriko right next to us, but I feel like I probably would have done the same thing. That was a good try.
Good try on booping the monkey out of the jump. Yeah.
It was right there, right? He's dead. Good shot.
They're pushing ahead. Take them out.
Okay, I like the aggro here. Nice. Nice. I like the aggro.
Can we get a Lucio diff in the chat?
Lucio diff.
Lucio diff. Okay, we're good.
I'd still like if we stayed on speed to go for the Soj, but it's fine. A little bit of dragging on the bot.
I'm gonna turn you up real quick on here.
Like...
Just
sorry.
There we go. It needs
I thought primarily, for sure Kiriko does push bot. You don't need more than one person on bot because it goes the same speed anyways.
Right.
But I do like the angle your Kiriko's taking. So I don't really mind it as much. but I do believe Kiriko takes spot in this comp.
What do you think? So that was a lot of that was a lot of just like Aura spamming as well in the. Not so sure we really needed the amp heal there, especially if we're gonna commit the Kiriko ult.
Dude, that's like when amp heal would have been really good. That's good. That's a good beat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another amp heal. I almost wonder like what the comms are sounding like. Like, is there pathing calls? Are we amp healing just because people are calling for heals, or it's just no one making a pathing call, and so it's like I have to use this amp? That was a
little unfortunate. You did kind of get juggled there. Yeah.
A little unfortunate. I think I definitely would like to see like higher wall riding. Right?
Like, I do like that we're on the walls a bit, but it could definitely be better. There's always room for improvement there. That's more of a mechanics thing.
Oh.
I like the try. That was a good try. But unfortunately, I don't think he went in the direction you were aiming at. That's unfortunate. It does happen, though. Primarily against Blossom, I would like to boop, then amp speed away. Or, of course, we do have D.Va. Like, for this instance, at least. Primarily, though, I do try to just boop and amp speed away. Again, also mention that, like, we'd like to see what your calls are like here. Personally, if I'm amping heal over speed, I love the aggression, by the way. If I'm amping heals over speed, I'll say I'm amping heal here, just so, like, they know that we don't have speed. Here, I'm pretty sure it was called. I like the aggro.
Oh?
We should have in chat. Close enough.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, I do like the occasional aggression. That's really good. If you know you can single out a target, I don't even mind just aggroing on them. You don't really need to be on bot here.
Where would you think where would be a better spot to be? In your opinion?
Yeah, I was also can zoom out. Up with the team. Lucio, like, yeah, up with the team. Because you can, so standing up with the team, they get effects from your aura, as well as you can disable Monkey Jump, you can disable Reaper TP, you can disable Soj Slide if she decides to slide in, which is really weird, but they do it sometimes.
Yeah. I agree with you. That's good.
Also, something I did notice, I can't remember from what scrim, but sometimes the Monkey and Reaper, I don't know if this is like a normal thing, but sometimes what they'll do is they'll bait the boop by having one go in first, and then the next goes in, which I think is really interesting. That's
kind of cool.
Yeah, that's kind of neat. Sorry, that's just like something I remembered. That can happen though. But so anyways, there's like 3 movement abilities on their team that you can attempt to disable by just playing up with your team and just disallow them any of that space. You can play up on the bridge to disallow them to dive on your Kiriko, for example.
Not have this position is the big thing, right? Just don't let them have bridge.
Don't let them have the bridge.
We hold bridge. They never want to be around here, and
yeah,
you just kind of
pushing cart here is probably fine. And like I said, the bot does not go faster with more people on it, unlike in payload.
Yeah. I like being over here as well. I think there's an idea to be closer to here, but
I like the middle part much more.
Yeah, even though you've got wall
because you can play to disable both sides.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Even though you're not able to play on the walls as much, you are able to disable both sides of an engage.
And they're jumping middle bridge
quickly.
Yeah.
Usually, primarily.
Okay.
All right.
There's the monkey jump.
There's the jump. And now we're...
No.
Unfortunate happens.
Marlzy. Okay.
See, they were able to force him out, but it could have just been so much easier if Lucio was not the one pushing bot.
So you know they're about to jump up again.
Probably. And we're just kind of playing a bit back.
Yeah.
Like, see, we're playing a little bit back. We can boot the Reaper, though. Yes.
Easy.
Let's go.
Great, we're just staying up here. The D.Va bomb a little weird. It does get value though. That's good. Speed boost our D.Va. That's nice.
That's nice.
Beat. We get beat.
Okay, we're looking at
our beat response.
All right. Like this. We're trying to peel for other support here. This is fine. I don't mind this amp peel. Now I'd like to see a speed away though, because of
or just main tank. Oh my god. You see them running the fuck away? Holy shit.
My stars. Okay, our D.Va's out of mech here. So the aggro's a little weird because you can easily get picked because you don't have the DM from D.Va. Although I do like that you are trying to absolutely dip the shit out of their support.
Oh my.
That's actually
Look at
a really
this
good
aggression.
Move,
oh my. Okay,
this aggression is good. However, okay, I do enjoy the aggression.
Yeah.
But I don't think we're okay. Can we go back for a second?
Yeah, let's go back for another 5 seconds. Okay.
So I like aggression. However, this would be more of a like read the room situation. So if we're trying to just int and die real quick to respawn with team, I don't mind, honestly, if this is what we're trying to do. Although we do have 4 alive. Our D.Va is dead, and that would usually mean that we are amp speeding out and we're just leaving, trying to take cover and stabilize until our D.Va gets back. And primarily, well, not primarily, we're trying to even taxi the D.Va, even if that's something we're looking to do. Although, so I don't know what your calls are like, so I don't know. Are we trying to just int and die here? Is that what's happening? I don't think so, though, just because you went back to your team to try and help. So we're just trying to go aggro on their supports, maybe look for a pick. I do like the aggro, however, they're up, you're not. Yeah. You don't have a bailout from your D.Va. Your Kiriko's probably busy with the other teammates. I can't see.
Indeed. I'll play it a little bit here. Once you know you're full retreating as well is definitely when you want to start getting on the wall. And I think that the lack of being on the wall is kind of why the Reaper was able to get you, because otherwise you would have been able to get away.
So I do like this boop into the team. However, the only reason why I don't like it, so I would normally like it if we had our D.Va. I don't like it because we don't.
Right.
Why that is because if we boop him into the team with our D.Va alive, she can DM the Reaper and stop him from dealing any damage, and everybody can just focus him for a free kill because he's in the middle of your team. However, D.Va's not alive. We just booped him into the team closer to us. And we're all squishy, and Reaper deals a fuck ton of damage. So that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I do like the idea behind it. It's just bad timing. Okay.
It's primaling.
This is fun.
Yeah, we just hold this off. I mean, like, they don't want to come past this median, obviously.
His finger.
What happened?
His finger's so long.
Who's? Sorry. Oh, his finger. The primal finger. The finger. Yo.
No, I was talking about Lucio's, bro. Okay.
What?
His fingers were hella long for a sec. They're not anymore. They're normal now. Anyways.
What the fuck? Excuse
Giraffe
me?
looking ass.
Giraffe looking ass.
That's what I'm saying. Anyways. Okay, this is good. Like, this is like good mechanic. Okay. Something I feel like is happening here is we have decent wall riding mechanics until we start, like, engaging. When we start engaging, it feels like that there's a brain that's, I mean, not a brain, sorry. There feels like there's a switch that is flipping in the brain.
Yeah.
Where we go from wall riding mechanics to aiming mechanics. And, like, those things are not happening simultaneously.
Right. Like, you can focus on one at a time, which is understandable. Like, it is me fucking hard. Too.
It is very hard. I understand. It just feels like that's what's happening. It's like we're focusing on being on the walls, and then all of a sudden, we just stop, and we drop what we're doing, and we're shooting at things.
And the benchmark is to be able to do both at the same time.
Right.
Right.
Aiming while on walls is very difficult, though. I do not blame you one bit. That's just one you can get better at. Like, I recommend, since you have a very aggro play style, I do... Ooh.
Wait a minute. Okay, I know this is a VOD review, but hold the fuck up. That was crap.
Gamer? Word a minute.
Hold up. Oh my.
Yo. Wait, he's just kind of a Giga Chat, actually. Oh, wait. What a guy.
I don't know if that actually blocked it from anyone dying. It was
kind of cool looking, though. It was kind of cool looking, though.
Look at this effect. Oh my. It's like some celestial shit going on up there. God damn.
Anyway.
Hey, Ranger, we're doing a recorded VOD review.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyways.
Anyways.
Ooh. Okay. That was a little sketch. This is more of the we're trying to play aggro, but not a very good time to play aggro, nor position. I feel like that was kind of an awkward spot, and I really would not have tried to aggro there, especially when we're down. Like, this is fine. We can be on speed here. We don't need to be on heal here. We can be on speed here. We can just speed in them.
Speed, get in the wall. Speed, get in the wall. No speed, no speed, no speed.
It feels like
or
we're
no
trying
heal.
to heal a lot more than we need to.
Definitely.
Honestly.
What do you think what do you think that percentage is here in this game? Like speed...
What their percentage is currently, or what it should be?
What is it currently, and what do you think it should be?
What is it currently? I'd say it's probably around a 50 to 55 heal to a 45 to 50 speed is kind of what it looks like. I'm not sure though.
I think it's about 50-50.
Ish, yeah. What it should be is kind of hard to say.
Like 60, right? 60, 65?
Yeah, I primarily shoot for 65, 70, but that's kind of me. I primarily shoot for 60 to 65 to 70 speed to however much heal that is. I'm not doing math.
Yeah, 30-35 heal.
Whew.
Yeah.
Though that's also relying a lot on your Kiriko, and I don't even mind just like swapping off speeds, amp heal when people are critical.
Yeah.
I try to save amp mainly for speed, although amping heal is necessarily when people are critical and our Kiriko's not around, or like I had explained earlier.
Yeah.
When people are critical, or if our other support's not around, we do need to be on heal more than speed because you're the only form of sustain.
That is true.
Also, especially with your more aggro playstyle, being on heal while going in is interesting.
Okay, you guys legitimately do not understand. Yeah, this goes the same speed no matter how many people are on it, and much against what I know popular opinion is. The speed boost does not increase Timmy's speed. I'm sorry.
Okay. He's only going.
That's a fact. It's in the Guinness World
He's only
Records.
going faster right now because he's not pushing the barrier. He goes slower when he's pushing the barrier, but he always goes this speed when he's not pushing barrier. Carol, nice.
Up on wall. We got this.
Up on the wall. Up on the wall. We
do the funny.
We can do this.
Make sure. Okay, we have beat now. What's your opinion on doing several 360s before you hit the ground with beat?
It's required. I don't know.
It is required, dude.
I would agree.
I would agree. Yeah, see? You have like 3 support players telling you that it's required, therefore it's required.
Exactly.
Anyways, it's not required. I just like doing it.
It actually gives you like more speed. Like when you land and you've done like multiple 360s, the game's like,
it kind of feels like it manipulates the hitbox a bit, so it makes it exactly.
Yes,
you're like a little Beyblade.
Exactly.
Which is why you got to do it from the top shelf, spin the entire way down,
all the way.
Team like 3,000 health.
If you're up here and you do 7 360s and then hit the ground, the game actually gives you graviton surge. Like you can start using that ability.
Be quiet.
Okay, we're done trolling. We're done trolling.
Realistically, you don't want to jump before you beat. If anything, you want to just beat when you're flat on the ground or beat onto like a higher object, if possible, which will give you the fastest beat time. Because if you jump beforehand, you're also stuck in an animation, which leaves you very likely to Ajax or get killed at a beat.
Unless you're 360. Just kidding.
Right.
We're being serious now.
Okay. Again, this is the aura switching, but we talked about that earlier. This is fine. I like the amp. I like that. Now we speed out, right? No. We just have to speed out.
Speed out. Yeah.
I understand trying to keep the team alive.
Thoughts on aggro beat?
On aggro beat?
Thoughts on an aggro beat? Like, go back 10 seconds. What do you think here?
Here.
I don't know.
Well,
like
I don't
your
know.
Diva's crit, your amp speeding or amp healing, your whole team is here. And
I feel like I wouldn't really mind it because that also helps us build 2 ults. B is an important ult and it's the most expensive one on the team.
Yeah.
So that is kind of the downside of aggro beat. However, I feel like it could secure a fight win, and if we're ult tracking, we know that they only have 2 ults. They have beat, but they also have overclock.
Right, it just transitions.
So they have 2 ults, right? We have 1, but with our 1, we can build 2, and I feel like it could be worth, but I do understand wanting to save beat for an ult like Blossom, but they're only halfway, so it's kind of hard to say.
Yeah, the only reason why I really like it is because like in this moment, they're seeing the Diva really low. Like we're kind of getting low resources on the Diva. Diva's like they can actually get a kill on Diva, and so they're gonna put cooldowns into Diva in this moment.
Right.
And you're amping heals. This amp heals could just swap to speed, beat, push, and suddenly like your diva's not dead at all.
Right.
Your
This turns a
diva's
losing
in.
fight into a winning one. That's
yeah,
very fair.
It's just the ebb and flow shifts so fast that they
Right.
can't even react to it. Like these people, if you're beating and pushing in, they are way out of position. They are just destroyed. This just looks like a great beat push moment.
Right. Okay, I agree with that on that basis.
Yeah. Yeah, in this moment, like definitely with D-Mech to Diva, I'm like speeding out, right? Like you might get the kill on the monkey, which would be kind of cool, but
his whole team's there.
Yeah,
You're not getting the kill.
Yeah.
That was a little bit of feeding.
Very ambitious.
Unfortunate.
No, Kiriko. Lopple, man. Oh, Lopple gets out. Huge. Oh, never mind. L.
Oh shit, you got sniper monkey. You don't know.
You got sniper monkey.
Unfortunate. Happens. I like that we're spamming the area where they were, we think they're going to be. I think that's fine. I like it.
Predicting an angle where an enemy is and just like spamming it, so cool. So
yeah,
good.
it's such a big thing.
It's like a macro
zone them out
thing.
even.
It's like I respect that.
Right. Again, we could be on like the wall here up on
the wall on speed. Yeah. Oh, big. We got there, Kiriko.
As we should.
Balance as all things should be. I like being up here on this side. Okay, I don't like going into main like this.
See, we're just kind of hopping up and down in main. Good DM from Diva.
Oh.
Unfortunate.
It's boop, but yeah, we gotta just speed out.
Right.
And if you make sure you have backwards wall riding on. I don't know if you have that, but like definitely.
Right. That is not a default setting for some reason. In your settings, there's a specific setting for Lucio only, which is allow backwards wall ride. We'll show you here, I guess.
I guess we will. I'm sure you've got it on. Just wanted to make sure you did allow backwards wall ride on. Make sure, because in that moment you were traveling, you were like up here in the corner, you're traveling back. It's so easy to like latch onto the bus and get up here.
Right.
Or latch
you
onto
could
this
wall skit away, which is really fast.
It's harder to get to. You go way faster.
Right.
It's harder to shoot you because you're more unpredictable in a wall than you are in main. So yeah, definitely make sure you got that. Big.
I like the beat here. That's nice. I wouldn't mind trying to boot them away from its name.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm not really sure what we're looking at. We're also just kind of hopping around in main. I understand we're trying to stall, but we're not really on anything. So we're kind of making ourselves an easier target to hit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh.
So if you were to give like the main 1 or 2 things to work on, what do you think?
Like 1 to 3 things. Well, try to practice wall riding and shooting more. It feels like we're only trying to do one at a time. And when we start doing both, it feels like we're kind of not really focusing on one or the other, and we're just kind of doing it, if that makes sense. Kind of like, this is also going to go with the wall riding, kind of playing above, playing to enable or disable. We can play to enable by playing with our team and up on walls where we're easily like in range of them. And we're playing to disable by playing on high grounds and playing up on walls so we can disable enemy engages with boop. And a third thing, this might not be as big, but I would actually recommend playing death matches as Lucio because you play very aggressive, and I feel like it could really help if you're practicing being on walls while shooting.
Oh, true.
And you're practicing your 1v1s because you do like to play very aggressive, and I respect that.
And kind of smart.
I feel like playing death matches will help a lot more with your mechanics there.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Fable. You kind of carried that. Thank you so much.
I got you.
All right. I will end it there. Thank you so much. Have a good one.